Yo, what's going on? So today we go react to Steve Harvey and this clip that's going around with him and Shannon Sharpe, and I'm gonna give my unfiltered opinion on it. And let's just be honest. We all know how Steve Harvey is. You probably know his story, but I'm gonna be objective, and I'm a straight shooter, so we're gonna call it down the middle. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.
But that's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to
Now, first we gonna stop right there because I'm just gonna be honest with you. I actually agree with him on that specific point because it's kind of whack for you just to sit up and talk about and just to be going up to a chick and just asking her, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? Let's just be honest. It's kind of tactless. So I don't disagree with what he's saying. I think that you should I think that the way that you go about that is through a vetting process. You vet women. You don't just go right out and just be like, "Oh, what do you bring to the table?" See, see what she brings to the table. Use, use. They're there for a reason. That's the whole point. I understand not wanting to waste time. Don't get me wrong. But if we being honest, a lot of these women gonna lie anyway. So what does it matter? See, she actions speak louder than words. 1 point, Steve Harvey.
the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you.
Okay, first of all, that first part where he said about what do you bring to the table, I also agree with that. I agree with that. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of dudes be expecting a lot out of women, and they don't really be in a position to really, for lack of better words, a lot of dudes are not in a position to really bring out or put women in a position where they feel comfortable doing the things that they need to do. And I'm not pandering. I'm saying that it's hard for you to expect, or it's a little unreasonable for you to expect a woman to be a full-time housewife and then go out and earn a job where where and then work a full-time job and be a mom, and all you doing is just work. It's not fair. Let's just, like I said, I'm a straight shooter. It's not fair. If you want your wife to be like that where it's like, you know what I mean, where she's giving you the full treatment, I think that you should provide the environment for that to be the case. I'm not gonna feel bad about that. Like,
What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job?
and that's where we disagree. Because yes, it's true that she is capable of making another you. She is responsible of your legacy. So yes, you picking that woman, that's why the vetting is important, because she is responsible for your legacy. That's who you bringing somebody into the world with. That's gonna carry your name, but your name and your blood. But to sit up and act like women don't have to come to the table with anything, that is where we disagree, Steve, because that is wrong. Women do have to bring things to the table. It's not just a symbiotic relationship where it's like where men are just working and doing everything to provide for women just because you choose to do that. But we're going to talk about that later.
What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible?
I agree with that. Men should take responsibility for their household and do the work in order to put themselves in the best position to provide for their family, however their vision for their family is. If it's just them, then take care of themselves. If you want to have kids, then you need to put in the work and to be able to take care of a wife and kids. That's just my opinion, based off of the fact that it's been proven time and time through history stats back it up that children children grow up in a better environment and they're more likely to succeed or less likely to fail when they come from stable two-parent households. It just is what it is. But we're not going to sit here and act like that women don't have to bring anything to the table. No, women have to bring a lot to the table. But I don't understand why people always trying to minimalize what being a feminine woman entails, or what being a mother entails, or what being a wife entails. These are not trivial tasks.
Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
And I do agree with that. I do agree with that. I'm not gonna lie.
But that's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today.
Them niggas are fly too. I ain't even gonna fake it. But I'm gonna just keep it real. It is pandering at its finest, because even though I agree, and I'm all for holding men accountable for not doing their part, but to just sit up and try to paint a narrative like women, all they have to do is just come and grace us with their presence, like that is completely nonsensical. That is completely nonsensical. And no, we're not finna just sit here and act like women don't have to bring things to the table. They do. They do. Now, where I agree is that I do not think that men should be taking girls on dates and being like, oh, well, what do you bring to the table? Or, hey, so I do this, I do that, and what do you bring to the table? No. Vet her. You can see what she brings to the table. For some guys, what a woman brings to the table might be the peace of mind. That peace of mind might be what he requires. That's what she brings to the table. Some men, it might be her womb. Her womb, her genes, her energy, peace of mind, all that. That's what she brings to the table. Some women, it's their loyalty. That's what she brings to the table. You have to bring something to the table. Just like a man does. It's never supposed to be a completely one-sided exchange. And I think that people like Steve Harvey are dangerous, and they're the reason why the dating market is so trash right now. Let's just be real. Because we're listening to a guy who is an actor and a comedian. He's a great businessman, successful, made a lot of money, dresses well, stylish, cool as hell. But guess what? He is not a relationship expert. I said before, this guy's been married 3 times. The chick that he's married to now, her baby daddy is a drug dealer. She loves Pookies. And he went and saved her. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with that. My problem is you sitting over here and trying to force that and push that like it's okay, like that's what you're supposed to do. You choose to do that. Fine, that's your prerogative. But to sit up and try to like, I don't like panderers. I don't like it. I don't. I don't understand why men would just get up and try to paint these false narratives. In my opinion, you don't care about the women that you claim to be trying to help. That's just me. In my opinion, you don't care about the women because you're setting them up for failure. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. You setting them up for failure. The sister code is strong. But why is it that it's always men that want to help the women? And if we being real, the way that they helping women, they just doing that so that they can reap the benefits of it themselves. Is it genuine? Is it real? I don't get it, man. It's just you see it time and time again. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's just this kind of stuff is just frustrating because it's just you just hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. Like this guy is just pandering at his finest. It's pandering at his finest, and I don't know. I just don't got the patience for it. But on that note, I'm JayyRedd Unfiltered, and I appreciate you for watching. Salute.